deserts. Have you guys ever been down towards Lee's Ferry?
No.
No, not yet.
Nasa bucket din na yun ano eh.
Well, down there they have a place that's also known as like the pedestal rocks. What it is having a large, solid piece of sand or a rock that's sitting on another little tiny little piece of rock.
Oh.
You know, so this right here would represent to have oceans and deserts and even rain and water coming all together. So like how I said, the sand is like a almost like a sponge. So over time, all this ocean water to rainwater would just collect out here to where it would just constantly keep absorbing till we would have deserts come around and cover, and then just cover again till oceans come around again. So all this would do, it would just heavily compact it to where it would just absorb to the point where we would have another thing that's called, you know, wind erosion, to where as wind would flow around a lot of the deserts and the sand dunes, over time, millions of years would be going by to where all of this would just create something like that, okay? To the point to where all the sides like this would just snap and break off to where, you know, you would just have a large big mesa just sitting out in the middle of nowhere like how it is out here, okay? So even then, as you would have rainwater that would accumulate on top of these mesas, where does the water have to go to if it can't stay on top of the mesa? So it just all flow downward, okay? So this would just be like over hundreds of thousands of years of constant rainwater constantly flowing one area direction.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, just like rips.
So all that would do is just pull all that sand and dirt and just pull it all out of the canyon just like that. Thus it would just create a big little crack like this.
100 feet, right?
Yeah. So for this, you would see how this area of the canyon would be large in size, but this side over here is very narrow, but it covers over the top, just like how our canyon does. So like how I said, it's like a glue and an adhesive also. You can actually pick it up and hold it like that.
Oh.
See, even for this, you can see the levels and the compression of the sand and layers and layers and layers and layers. You know. So even for this, if you were to break it in half, you could look in the inside and see how the waves and the curves of how the inside of these canyons actually come to be.
Ayan yung waves ng ng wall.
See? Yeah. See, things like that takes millions and millions of years, even hundreds of thousands of years. Me, made it in 5 minutes.